Juicing, 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 juicing. It's hard. Chopping, 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 chopping. It's hard, and it's hard, and it's hard. Whoa, shoot! My God!
Hey, good morning. Hi, my name is Chris Bauer, and I'm the PR representative of Chef Anton Star Ennis's Cafe Neckbeard. And today is day 8, or maybe day 9. One of the things that I've been having trouble with is keeping track of the number of days that I've been doing the juice cleanse. And I think part of it, and I've come to the conclusion that this is probably true, is that I am just having so much fun. That I've never had more fun in my life than doing this the last 7 or 8 days, or maybe it's 9 days at this point. One of the things that's happening here is that I have come to a very good terms. We settled, as they say in court, on some understandings about how we're going to continue production, and what we're going to do is we just decided that we're just going to have more fun. And one of the great things about living in a house with animals is that they have different emotional and physical needs and dietary needs than me. But one thing that we do love is celery. The cats and I'm growing a bunch of celery in the house, and the cats love to eat the celery. They also love to eat all the dehydrated celery that I have behind me. And if you haven't noticed, we're going to be talking about some of the figures back behind here a little bit later, and they are going to play a role in the Celery 2020 menu. But we're not going to do that now because this is a different kind of video. And our job right now is to talk about the juice cleanse. And one of the great things about making juice every morning is that you have to confront the reality of production, and that the idea that it's not waiting there for you, that you have to do it. And a couple things that I want to talk about today, and you may have seen a little bit in the intro video, is that you have to clean your celery, because celery, like the human body, is fucking disgusting. And we have fingers, and once in a while you have to spread those fingers and clean out from underneath. And same true with the other fingers in your body. Celery is no different. Celery has lived to be as big as it is, and it accumulated lots of things. And also, it's not just the natural things that we do that cause us to be filthy. It's also where we travel and the packages we're put in and stuff like that. And so it's really important that when you get your celery and you're going to juice at home, that you are going to be cleaning out between the fingers, because I've been finding some fascinating things. And I think, looking back at some of my videos and hearing some comments about the state of my cutting board or my kitchen or my knife, that maybe I need to do a better job of sanitation. And so we're all here on this earth to learn, and I am learning along with you. Also, I just want to talk about my skin a little bit and give a little weather report. So my skin, which had been developing this kind of fall callus, has softened a little bit. And so I think it's basically my body has been telling me that, up close a little bit. It's a little bit dry and strange, and I feel like my face is losing itself sometimes. I thought it was going to become this kind of tank that was going to prepare itself for the winter, but it's not true. And by the way, this might be her first appearance in the video, but this black cat that's right here, her name is Uni, and she's a big fan of this whole display. So she's also a big fan of celery. She's not a really big helper. She kind of does her own thing, which I respect. I do. I just do. Anyway, it's a great morning. It's Thursday, sometime in October. Let's see which day it is exactly. It's it's 17th of October, and this will be either day 8 or day 9 of this. And anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I'm just so gracious that you're watching, and I'm so gracious that you're keeping a track of me. Oh, weather report. It's kind of cold. It's not so bad, though. I don't think it's going to get... Certainly, we have another week or so before it's going to start freezing. But I would say definitely it's the kind of weather where you are going to want to put on your jacket. And I know I'm posting these 2 days after, so I know this weather report is not as important as it might be. But the reason why is that I'm looking towards the future. So eventually I'm going to have this produced and put out before the morning. And the fact that it's already like 11 o'clock is kind of like, I know that this is kind of pointless because most people have gone out and started their days. And I don't want you to think that it's like, oh, it's 11 o'clock and Chris hasn't done anything. It's like, I'm not even going to get into this right now, but I have over 100 part-time jobs. And the only jobs I care about are being the PR specialist, PR representative, and the procurement specialist of Cafe Neckbeard. And I don't even get paid for these jobs, but they're the only jobs I really care about. But I have well over 100 other jobs. So if you're ever thinking for a second, be like, I wish I just had mornings off where I could make these videos and talk about the weather and drink fancy juice from the most exciting plant in the world. Just don't be jealous because you just don't know. And to the haters and to the lovers out there, I love you both. And I can take it. So, my skin might not be a calloused tank preparing itself for fall anymore, but it is like ready for you. And I'm ready to take in this love and all that stuff. So I feel great today, and I just want to get started with this. So what used to be a Jim Beam branded glass, now fuck you whiskey, we got celery now. October 17th, 2019, let's go get it. What? I don't want to sound like that CNN guy. October 17th, 2019, let's try Jan for size.